Okay, so the purpose of today's video is to show off a little bit of version 13, the newest version of Odoo, specifically the sales application and some of the new features that we have here. So the sales application is used to essentially create, quotations or sales orders for customers, and very easy, simple interface. I'm going to go ahead and just create a new quotation here. I'm going to add in a customer. In this case, I'll do Brad Pitt. And then I'm going to add in a product. In this case, I have this abrasion resistant steel. And you'll notice this product actually has different sizes associated with it, so different variants associated with it, which I can easily select here, add that in. And what I wanted to show on a couple of new features on the sales application is, we'll go ahead and save this, but a really nifty feature is based off of the product that I selected, it'll actually show the number of forecasted or available items on hand for this product. So for this specific product, this specific variant of this product, it'll show, hey, I have 10 units of this variant of abrasion resistant steel on hand. So really nifty for your salespeople to see how much they actually have on hand of a certain product, and then give people an accurate kind of timeline of when we expect to get it in. And to do that, you'd actually click on View Forecast, and this pops out into a chart of the actual forecasted uh, stock on hand for this product. So it'll show you when you get this product in, which was today. We got 10 units on hand of this variant or today. And then it'll show future orders, for instance, if you expect to get 10 more in on a later date, it'll show that when you expect to get it in. And then this is actually a forecasted quantity, so it'll take account any other sales orders or incoming delivery orders from a vendor. So just a really nifty way of seeing how much stock you might have on hand right now and at a future date. And then the next thing I wanted to show is that we have these three little dots, and what this will do, it'll actually allow you to include or exclude different information on the quote here. So you see, just based on which one I select, it'll actually update with the description, the lead time, and the taxes. And then this is the information that the customer will see on the quote as well. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll show you, I can go ahead and send this quote out to this customer, and it'll create a PDF of the quote here. But it includes things like the taxes, everything that I had included on the three little dots includes that information. So I can send this to the customer directly. So I'll have that PDF generated, but it'll also create a portal for the customer to view that quote online, and I can just see a view of that here, customer view, where they're able to actually sign it and pay for this quote here. And then you can have the ability to also pay for this quote directly through this portal as well. So really nifty. So this is asking him to pay with a wire transfer. In this case, we can set it up to do. We have a credit card, so I can go ahead and pay and confirm there. So really cool. Customer can also comment on this. Hey, looks good. And then this will show up. Their comment will actually show up in the back end for your salesperson right here. Hey, looks good. And this is the chatter. This is just showing all the information here. And so they can see that there. They can see it through the customer portal via the quote. But there's also this option to generate a payment link directly. So what this will do is it'll actually create a link for the customer to essentially just go and pay for this quote, and then it'll turn it into a sales order. So if I see where this quote takes us, show you here, and then boom, it's really just a page. It'll be branded with all your company information and just the option to pay. So I can just pay, in this case, by wire transfer, and then it'll confirm this payment. And let's see if I can please make payment to, and this is where essentially you'd be setting up the wire transfer. And then once that payment is confirmed by the customer, it'll turn this into a sales order here. So I'm just going to do that manually, confirm, and sales order. And then this will prompt a delivery in the warehouse. So really good nifty new features in Odoo, being that checking the forecasted quantity, being able to show different items on the actual invoice lines, or the quote lines, and then also that generate a payment link. So all new on version 13, and we were just going over the new features in the sales app, specifically for request for quotation for our customer Brad Pitt. Thank you.